Good morning. So today is the day. There it is. I have my work cut out for me. This is going to be a very large job. We're going to start with sanding it all, which is going to be very laborious. So it's going to be a big job sanding all of this. Yeah, big job. And once it's sanded, then we can start staining, but baby steps here.
Yeah, well, Janelle is sanding and staining. I am going to be working on the doors.
Yes, and the kids over here, we were working on some school. They're watching America. If you've never watched it, it's by, I think the History Channel put it out. You can find it on Amazon Prime now. Very well done, very interesting, and we're watching that right now. We're watching the early settlers and early American times. This morning, if you watched yesterday's vlog, you saw that I made this last night. It rose beautifully, and this has no added yeast. This is just the sourdough that is making all these rise. So this morning I got up at 8 and went ahead and put this in my loaf pans. Hopefully it didn't stick too much. And then we're going to go ahead and bake this before it gets overflowing. You guys, if you watch this channel for any period of time, you know that I have a history of forgetting my rising bread, and then it flows everywhere and makes a mess. So I'm trying to be really good. This only took 2 hours to rise, so the sourdough starter is working really well. I'm just trying to carefully peel off this plastic wrap so I don't ruin it. Peter, leave it alone. Thank you.
Why are you taking the
We are taking the plastic. No, let mommy just gently pull it. Gently. We don't want to bake the plastic wrap because it'll just melt into the bread, and then that would be bad.
Yeah, it really does.
Look at Art. It is not overflowing yet.
Wow.
Isn't that progress?
Can you cook it now?
We are. This is actually our lunch. Wait, Mary. This is going to be hopefully our lunch, and Charity's going to be making some pumpkin soup today to go with it. I'm hoping for 2 days, so this would be today and Friday. Okay, so far so good. Now don't bump these because we don't want them to fall. It does look good.
It's Mom, you can see the plastic wrap. It makes tons of
Yeah, that's going to be good, I think.
Yummy bread.
This is lunch.
And she's being careful not to have it fall.
Yeah. Oh, that would be really sad. That's happened
would
in the
be.
past too. I've had a lot of bad things happen in my days of baking. All right, let's see. I think that's gonna go for 35 minutes. I'll check it after 35. Start with that. Okay, let's get the boards going now.
Okay, I'm going to go run to the hardware store and get some sandpaper.
Some of that.
Janelle is getting started on the sanding, and oh, I hate that sound. I don't like sanding. I can do it if I need to, but I don't like to. I am going to go to the store, the hardware store, and grab some more sandpaper. It's going to take quite a bit to do this job.
If I finish the sanding today, that'll be amazing.
Oh, you guys want to help? Okay.
Well, it certainly rose a lot in the oven. That's a lot of bread there, Charity. Got the bread all sliced, and Charity made the pumpkin soup. So we're gonna have that with some fresh fruit and call it lunch. Trying to make some progress here. I've gotten these boards done. Whoop, watch out, kiddo. Gotten these boards done here, so that's 3 here. Oh, there goes a couple. And 3 more in there. So, obviously Daniel's not using the playpen right now. They're coming out pretty good. It's just very time consuming, especially these bigger pieces. I'm hoping after the kids lay down for their naps, this is gonna go a little bit faster. Art, and you're working right next to me and you're coloring. Don't forget that number 4 is black, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Doing a good job with that. And Art picked me up a sanding block just to make it a little bit easier. This makes it go faster, so I'm really thankful for that. That's helping a lot. And then he just picked me up some sandpaper at Ace, the hardware store, for me. So we've got the 120, which is a little bit more coarse, and the 180, I haven't really needed the 120 yet. Art had a piece of this I've been using, and I'm using primarily this for all my finish work because this is enough with heavy duty wood to get it pretty smooth. And now the kids are watching all about John Deere for tractors. Trying to keep today as educational as possible despite me doing some work on cabinets.
Grace was doing her schoolwork and now she's helping Mommy do the boards.
Yeah, I made up a new thing.
Do you like helping, Grace?
Yeah.
Do you know that when I was a little girl about your age, Grandpa had an electric sander? You know the orange one I brought
Yes,
from him.
yes.
And we'd sit outside and he'd let me hold his hand like this and we'd go zzzz, and we'd sand stuff. In fact, I think we were sanding the woodwork for the bathroom that he did. All custom knotty pine. It was beautiful.
So how much is done so far?
This.
Okay.
And there's
So-
two pieces that fell in here.
Okay, so at least we have a little bit
Yeah,
done.
and then I'll probably have to, just before I stain them, go get touched up again. Because
And-
you'll find things as you go.
Okay, I have a little bit to finish up down the basement. Then the island will be all done. Well, at least the cutting of the boards will be all done. And here's our Snail's Pace Challenge thing. And you can see that just 2 more circles left. And then we'll be done with that portion of it at least. At least the boards for cabinets.
All of those. Then
Right, then I have to do the doors and shelves.
this is the last one. That
Yeah.
looks like the hardest. We're sanding. So
Yeah, Mommy's working on that one right now.
I bet you it's gonna be hard to do 104.
Oh, it's not that hard. It's a little hard, but not super hard.
Are we getting these done right now?
Yeah, Mommy's working on that right now. She's working on 1 through 56.
Imagine if you finished this in one day.
Oh, that would be fast. So we have to sand and then stain and then finish. So it's going to be a little work.
Circles. Can I help do it? Can I help sand a little?
Maybe, but I have to get the finish and then we'll do the last 2 circles. I'm going to do that while Mommy's downstairs. She's been working very hard and she got a whole bunch of boards done. And that's all that's left. And I just brought up the rest of the boards, which means we get to have a circling ceremony. This is exciting.
The end of the boards for the
Okay, let's see.
cabinet.
Mary and Lydia, or Mary and Grace can do one. Work together. You hold it together. Because we have
Teamwork.
three people in 2 circles. Okay, go ahead. Do circle one of those.
Actually, 4
Carefully.
people in 2 circles.
Okay, and now Lydia. Wait, who else? Do you want to do one, Peter?
Sure, why not?
Okay, Lydia and Peter, come here.
And Daddy and Mommy.
Okay, wait on just a second.
Hang on, Lydia.
You do half, I'll do half.
Daddy and Mommy. And then Daddy and Mommy are singing.
No, Mommy and Daddy
That's
don't need
about
to
half.
share.
Well, we got all these. We can do these when they get done.
Yay!
There it is. Dun, da, da, da.
Put a check mark right
And it's only March 26th.
Oh, wow. We still have 5 days.
Only!
Oh no, we're never gonna make it.
Janelle has worked hard all day and gotten all the boards sanded with a little help from kiddos. And Peter is getting the dust off the boards. And Janelle is staining. This is exciting. Get to see progress. Like what I do is progress, but it doesn't look pretty though when I
It smells
do
like
it.
cherries.
That smells like cherries?
Yeah. You know those cherries that go on birthday cakes?
Maraschino cherries?
The cherries that go on ice cream.
Right.
The ones that you buy from the store that are canned.
That's called maraschino cherries.
That's what it smells like.
So there are some boards. Janelle's going to try to get this done tonight, or at least one side of that done tonight.
Right, because if I can get one side of it done and I finish staining it the second coat tomorrow, then you can start putting it together. You can start gluing the sides. And then I can put the finish on.
Why are you tapping it?
Because I don't want it to leak everywhere. And because I did not sand these edges because they're glued inside the cabinet, it'll rip up the paper towel. See?
Thumper, what are you doing?
Thumper missed you, Charity.
Mom, he's actually clawing at my boots.
Oh, I sanded those edges.
Thumper.
Here's the bunny.
See?
Oh, what are you doing, bunny?
I have no clue what he's doing. Hey, Thumper boy.
How's the bunny?
Hey, Thumper.
He's like, I don't like being in the
Did you
camera.
get chased by a little boy today?
Hi.
Named Daniel.
Hi. Did you watch this, girl?
Now Charity's getting into the fun, and she's going to start staining too.
You know, for one of my birthdays, my present, I think it was maybe my 12th or 13th birthday art. My present was actually, I went to, I think it was Grossman's, it was called Grossman's. I don't think they have them anymore. And my dad bought wood and everything to make shelves in my bedroom. You know the shelves that are in the bedroom now?
Yes.
My parents. And my dad showed me how to sand them, stain them, and install them and do all the finishing on it. That was my birthday present. Loved it. Great. Who knew that I was going to be a foretelling of what was coming?
Right. So this board is already done, the first one done,
Okay. So,
and it's really pretty.
yeah. So you're going to take a little bit.
Stainers get to see best.
Okay. And just rub that in everywhere.
I'm gonna go. Oh.
Look how pretty that is. I knew these pieces that had the dark.
Yeah, this is a dark one.
That's a dark one. Stunning. I love the dark pieces. Good morning, it's the next day, and I never ended up closing the vlog just because Charity and I, worked a long time on staining these boards. But that's the first set of staining there. House turned into a hot mess because I've been working on this. And then in the dining room, we have all of the other boards. So today what I'm going to do is see if we actually need a second coat of stain or not, because I don't remember if we did one coat or two coats on the other doors.
You didn't do these.
Yes, I did. Yep, some of them Peter took the stain and some of them didn't. And that's pretty typical of different wood. See the difference there? So here's the one board, and this is our current cabinet. And the camera's playing with the lighting.
No, it doesn't look like it's.
I think it's gonna need one more coat. That's what I think we're gonna need, because this one looks a little bit lighter than the other ones. Obviously they're gonna darken up a little bit when they're out, but I'm thinking
One more coat.
we're gonna need one more coat. The next plan for this is I'm gonna have to take, we have like a little scouring pad that I run over it. So what happens to the wood, I don't know if you can actually see this on the camera or not, but when it absorbs the stains, the little grains in the wood actually sort of swell and stand up, and it makes it rough again. So you have to take this special little pad and run it over it to take off all those little bumps, and then we're going to stain it again, and we're going to keep doing that when we put the finish on too. It's a pretty labor intensive process, but it gives you really an outstanding finish. And I don't know if you guys can see the finish here, but it's very nice. It's smooth. Here I have an example of a finished cabinet that didn't happen, and I don't know if you can see all those bumps, but that's one of those cases where they didn't actually put the finish on correctly, and they didn't wipe off those little bumpies. So this is not smooth. It actually feels like sandpaper. So that's just an example of not so good of a finishing job versus, you know, really making sure that the finish is smooth. And in other news in our house, check this out. My geraniums look like everyone made it. Yay. They all have little leaves or babies. And then in here, I want to make sure it doesn't drip water everywhere. I have little pepper seeds.
That I planted.
Yay.
And all the
I'm pretty excited. The mail just came, and I think this is my seeds. Finally, Baker Creek that I ordered from was overwhelmed by orders because of the quarantine and everything else. Is this it? It is Baker Creek seeds right there. Awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead. I will do a full haul video. You guys can check it out. But all I'm gonna say is, I have my seeds. Yay! Good morning. It is Saturday, and yesterday I didn't end up filming much of anything. I've been working on getting all these boards. Hi, Mary. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Been working on getting all these boards stained, so you can see they're back. They're done. They have their second coat of stain. We've got a set here. We're trying to clean up after breakfast this morning, but we finished the staining last night around, in a minute, around 11:15, 11:20, something like that last night, and they're feeling like they're almost dry. I think we're going to be at the point of assembling them. In fact, that's what he's going to be doing right now. Not assembling everything, but the parts that we can do it in 4 sections. Mary wants me to show you what she found on her walk this morning.
No, yesterday.
Well, we found it yesterday, and then we went back and picked it up today. It actually survived getting thrown out of a vehicle or something like that, landed in a snowbank, and it's been there for quite some time.
And we got it today.
Mary got it today. So today's gonna be more cabinets. It's Saturday. What is today's date? The 27th? 28th. Oh, it's the 28th. I can tell you now, the Snail's Pace Challenge is not going to be completely done by the 31st, just because, well, we have to do the finish, and the finish is gonna take a while. But I have to say, it's been a good run, and I never expected to get as far as we have gotten. So we're certainly not going to put that down, considering we also had a major motor vehicle accident which took out our power and phone lines. Maybe we'll give ourselves a few extra days.
These are pine cones I got for Mommy for Christmas decorations. I know Christmas is a long way away, but why not get them for next Christmas?
I just finished filming our seed haul video. Finally came yesterday. The Baker Creek seed order finally came. Even though it said it was still processing, it hadn't changed to ship. They did ship them. I am thrilled about that. So I have all those seeds here. I'm going to need to probably plant them today, being that it's the end of March. I mean, this is a little late to start some of our things. But I'm going to try to get this in and get it going. So keep your eyes out for that video. It might be up by the time this video goes up. I'm not sure how that will all work out. Because I've been doing all the staining and stuff, I haven't had a chance, as you guys probably know from not seeing videos, I haven't had a chance to actually schedule out my videos like I was before. I was planning out our 3 videos a week, and then our Saturday Snail's Pace Challenge update, but with me working on the staining. That has not happened. So I'm not sure when that video, the seed video, is going to go up. Look for it. I'll put the link in the description below. And let's look in the greenhouse. It's been 10 days. Ooh, I don't know if I can see anything. There's some moisture in there. Maybe I can open it up. See if I can put you guys down here without dropping you into the greenhouse. Okay, stay put. Don't move. This is heavy. I don't know. Can you guys see in there? Oh, nope. I see nothing in there growing yet. I want to pinch my fingers here. Okay. I don't see anything growing in the greenhouse yet. We had that snow earlier this week, which I think kind of stunted everything. Yesterday it was almost 60. It was gorgeous out. Today it's probably 40, 45 out here. But I'll check the back garden and see if anything exciting. Uh-oh, somebody left the gate open back here. What's up with that? Something was in here digging. Lots of digging. Probably just a squirrel. See, these were all nice rows. Now I'm not going to know when my plants come up. I don't see anything there, and I don't remember what everything got grown in here. These guys obviously got dug up, but I'm going to replant him. Look at this. He's just starting to grow a root, so we'll tuck him back into the soil. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Come up when you're totally ready. There's another one. Tuck you in good. Yeah, look at that. Something definitely was in here. Knocked my Rome stick right over. Huh. I wonder what it was. And then I have my garlic. It's coming. It's got weeds too. It's sort of strange because in the summer, when you plant your seeds, everything comes up like that. And when you plant in early spring, it takes a whole lot longer for everything to germinate. I'm sure it's just because it's that much colder out here. But I'm so eager for spring to come that I'm like looking in the garden every day. Is it growing? Is it growing? And well, not yet. A couple more days. And I even got my sourdough done this morning. How's it going?
How's it going? Well, it takes a while to get everything set up. You want to get it together just right. So I put this together, clamped it. I'm going to put some screws in here to screw the tenons together so it doesn't come apart over time.
Okay.
And, well, after that, then you have to put all the panels and stuff
Yeah, I was going to
inside
say,
of it.
don't you need the panels next?
Yeah, but I'm drilling the holes first.
Oh, okay. You know what you're doing. I'm glad you know what you're
I know what
doing.
I'm doing. I hope I know what I'm doing, I guess.
This is nerve-wracking. That's why I disappear. All this work. One mistake.
Yes, mistakes are possible.
Ah.
I think I'm going to need to go get some more screws, though.
Okay. Now what you doing?
I'm cleaning up some glue. I just got the second side glue up, what do you call it, assembled. And
It looks really pretty.
these two are together. And I'll probably work on the front and the back tonight, too. Oh, yeah, I know I got to clean up some glue here. And we had a little mishap. I got the wrong length of screw, and one of the screws went all the way through. So
Oops.
that was bad.
Happens.
You make a lot of little mistakes when you do this.
You know what, Art? The folks on YouTube, they're probably never going to see it.
Right.
It's a long process because Art has to pre-drill all the holes.
Right.
And then hand screw them. He puts soap in there so they go in real nice. And it's a really long, drawn-out process. Now, these aren't finished yet. They're just getting put together, and then I can put all the finish on them afterwards. So I don't know if I'm going to get any of the finish on today. You still have to finish. Is this one totally done?
This one's all together,
Okay.
yes.
So we've got two sides done. There's some glue here at the end, Art,
Okay.
if you need it. And then he's got to do the longer sides. It's coming along. It's really pretty. Definitely monsters. Very heavy,
pretty heavy.
duty. That's why you can't put the whole cabinet together, because if you did that, I could never lift it.
Yeah. And I got a circle for the right side also. I have the front of the cabinet laid out, and we're going to do that after we're done doing our family Bible time.
Peter's over here making faces at me. I gotta get off here before we go lose too silly. I mean, this is 14 days of quarantine. 10 people in the same house for 14 days. We have survived.
Yeah.
We are survivors. We might be going a little loony, but we have survived so far. All right, guys. I hope you guys are staying healthy, well. You'll continue cheering us on until the end. Have a great night, and we'll see you for our next video. Bye.